A friend is asking, what's your advice on toning up your stomach? I just want to tighten everything up. That was kind of like two questions, because they mentioned the stomach, which you can't just spot reduce, as we call it. You have to do the entire body. You can't just decide, I want to just tone up my stomach, so all I'm going to do is crunches. I mean, that will help build muscle, but in my opinion, toning is it's like code for, I want to look good, but I don't want to have big muscles. That seems like what tone is code for. And tone is a word a lot of influencers or trainers use to attract new clients, because so many women say, I just want to be toned. And it's just this word that means absolutely nothing. To me, it's just not throwing shade. No, I understand what you're saying. But my best advice is to hit the weights. My best advice is to lift weights all over your body and reap the benefits. Or any kind of exercise that you're going to be consistent with. So let's talk about the most important part though. Because in my opinion, the body is built in the kitchen. The body is toned in the kitchen. In fact, you could do zero exercise, change your diet, and become toned. I use the word lean. That's what my goal is lean muscle. But yeah, I mean, that's, again, these are my opinions from my, almost 25 plus years of experience. But you have to ask yourself, how committed to this are you going to be? Are you going to be able to give up your sodas? Are you going to be able to give up your highly processed foods? Because if not, then you might as well just, forget about it. And I'm not trying to throw shade again. I am just, my basis is tough love. That's how I operate. That's how I am with other people that want to change their lives. You can't think that you're going to be able to keep your old habits and get results. So your beginning to get toned, as you say, would be getting rid of all your highly processed foods. Getting rid of your sodas. Getting rid of them. And even if you get diet soda, diet is just code for whatever they put in that soda to make it sweet. To replace the sugar is worse than the sugar itself. Seed oils. Get rid of anything that has seed oils in them. You can look up a chart for seed oils. Canola oil, sunflower, safflower, whatever. All these seed oils, get rid of them. I've talked about in the past how I started doing carnivore, or looking into carnivore diet, meat-based, all that stuff. Getting rid of sugars. Things that are processed as sugar that we don't even think about. Because your wheat bread gets processed as sugar. Your oatmeal gets processed as sugar. So, in my opinion, these things aren't optimal. Now, I've done, again, a lot of research on this. I've done a lot of experimentation. I grew up, in my 20s, under the guise that I couldn't build muscle without carbohydrates. And I did pretty damn good with keeping and building muscle on carnivore, which was zero carbohydrates. So I'm just throwing that out there. I recommend people do their own research. And I've said in other videos, get on YouTube, type in carnivore doctors, and just take in some information, open up your minds. If that's not for you, cool. Look into keto. Keto is another lifestyle that will help heal your body, that will help get you lean/toned, in my opinion. And the thing about all of this too is that this is not a temporary fix. This is not I want to get my summer body, and then after the summer I'm going to go back to, eating junk or your standard American diet, which is highly processed foods. And maybe all of this sounds like a chore. Maybe none of this sounds like fun. Make it fun. Like, find what you're going to be consistently doing, either at the gym, on a bicycle, swimming, something. Find some old jeans, or find your perfect pair of jeans that you would love to fit in. And let that be a goal. Set them out. Let that be a reminder. Make it fun. Make it exciting. This is your journey. This is your life. This is your health. And that is a huge deal. A lot of people just think about aesthetics. How do I look? Which is great. I commend anyone who wants to look good. Who wouldn't want to look attractive in their body, in their skin, feel amazing. It's a wonderful feeling. But I would really love to see more people go to the gym, start lifting heavy weights, let your body feel sore, and realize that you earned that. Let that be a reward, not a punishment. You know, it's okay to be a little masochistic in the gym. It's okay to lift heavy. It's okay to build muscle. It's okay to love building muscle. And most likely, you won't bulk up unless you've got superhuman genetics. Me? People look at me and think, whoa, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I've got, decent amount of muscle. After the gym, I'll do some flexing, check out my gains, and I'm very proud of it, but I work hard and I eat to build. So don't think that you're gonna, bulk up and look too jacked or whatever, because if you do, that just means you got superhuman genetics, and if I were you, I would run with it. Out. No, Titus. No. Go lay down. Do not tear up the bed. Just remember, you need to eat. A lot of women don't get any results because they're not eating enough. They are not getting enough fat, and we need fat. We need cholesterol, we need all these things to function. We're just being fed lies that red meat is bad. It's not. We're being fed lies that if your doctor says your cholesterol's high, he's going to put you on statins. Fire your doctor, get rid of him if he does that. Go to a holistic doctor who's still a doctor and can prescribe if they need to, but we've been misinformed. Women, I went into early menopause in my 20s because I wasn't eating any fat. I was super lean because I was modeling, doing photo shoots, but we've been lied to about all that stuff. So again, do your own research, look into it, and I hope this helps. Let me know. Take care.